Greetings everyone and a warm welcome to another episode. Step back to the year 2009, where within the frenzied walls of a bustling fast food establishment, a financial puzzle loomed over him. His earnings, a fraction of what contemporary fast food champions rake in, cast a dark cloud of financial hardship over his life. However, within life's intricate weave, challenges often serve as pivotal moments, and this was one such instance. It signified the genesis of an event that would redefine his very existence. Amid a momentous evening, a colleague's departure compelled a supervisor to beckon him to assume the shift's reins. Swiftly thrust into action, barely an hour in, a confrontation with an irate customer unfolded. The customer's uproar stemmed from a conspicuous absence within their order, demanding restitution sans the prerequisite purchase receipt. By the book, he requested the receipt, met instead by the customer's boozy breath as the claim of its non-existence echoed. Retaining composure despite the mounting fracas, his attempts at elucidation were futile. The customer's discontent crescendoed, culminating in a physical clash. Outmatched by the aggressor's sheer bulk, a searing pain pierced his chest. Colleagues intervened, striving to pry the belligerent away. Breaths grew laboured, physical discomfort amplifying. In a stroke of luck, 2 officers materialized, rendering timely aid. One swiftly subdued the assailant as the other beckoned emergency services. An ambulance dashed to the scene, whisking him away to the hospital. Deteriorating rapidly, fear and desperation eclipsed his senses. At the tender age of 20, tears streamed down his face, grappling with mortality's spectre, clutching at unfulfilled aspirations. During the ambulance traverse, emotions roiled within him. Contemplations on life's caprices occupied his thoughts. The fragility and preciousness of existence dawned on him. Upon hospital arrival, medical validation of the heart attack hastened his transfer to the surgery theatre. En route, consciousness waned, ushering in uncertainty of its duration. Ensnared within a comatose state, a peculiar sensation tugged him. A jarring pop ruptured his awareness, struggling to pry open his eyes. Astonishment gripped him, hovering near the surgery room's ceiling. Beneath, medical personnel clustered around a monitor, engaged in an intricate procedure involving a medical apparatus insertion, perhaps a pacemaker or Aiken therapeutic device. Wires and tubes interwove a web connecting to his body. Mild discomfort notwithstanding, he observed the proceedings intently. Abruptly, a mystical tunnel unfurled, ablaze with a radiant light beckoning him. Enveloped in entrancing melodies, an intense tranquility washed over him as the tunnel zoomed past, culminating in a radiant, calming light at its terminus. Emerging through, another worldly realm greeted him, defying all earthly norms. No doors, no windows, an enigmatic expanse transcending the mundane world's limitations. Within, an overwhelming wave of love engulfed him, beyond the bounds of familiar affection. An extraordinary, boundless love enveloped him, embracing his very being. In that moment, Earth's grip seemed to fade away. In a moment enveloped by an overwhelming sense of affection that surpassed the confines of earthly ties, he found himself astounded by the uniqueness of the space he inhabited. It was a place brimming with awe and gratitude, where his perspective underwent a transformative shift, revealing to him the very essence of existence. A voice, as if from the very core of this enigmatic realm, extended a welcoming invitation, prompting his curiosity about its source. Within fleeting moments, a figure materialized before him, ready to offer illumination. This figure, draped in a flowing white robe adorned meticulously with accents of elegant gold on cuffs and collar, captivated attention. A delicate floral adornment nestled in her hair added to her ethereal appearance as she introduced herself as his great-aunt. She stepped forth, offering guidance in this space that defied conventional understanding, a space neither earth nor heaven, but a transcendent juncture, surpassing his former grasp of reality. Despite his hesitation to depart from this peculiar abode, his great-aunt tenderly reminded him that it was not yet his time to permanently linger. Suddenly, another presence emerged, mirroring the attire of his aunt, adorned with captivating brown hair and entrancing eyes that exuded warmth and an uncanny sense of familiarity. This newcomer had a profound connection, disclosing the intricate bond they shared as soul mates from a past life. Their existence together in that prior life unfolded amidst a serene countryside, their relationship budding at the age of 19, leading them through a life adorned with simplicity yet enriched with deep emotional bonds. Together, they had fervently pursued their dreams, blessed by the arrival of 4 children. Amidst life's trials, they had revelled in a profusion of blessings. Tragically, his earthly journey had been prematurely halted at the age of 59 due to limitations in medical care at the time. She smiled reassuringly, emphasizing that their reunion in this transcendent realm was no random occurrence. Their souls were bound to intertwine once more. Curiosity beckoned him to ponder why their paths hadn't intersected on Earth, prompting his aunt to expound upon the intricate dance of the universe's boundless cycles, occasionally leading to missed encounters. As he grappled with the weight of these revelations, the tunnel materialized once again. His aunt conveyed an unavoidable truth. It was time to return, despite his resistance. Unseen forces gently pulled at him, drawing him inevitably into the depths of the tunnel. Despite his valiant attempts to cling to its edge, the radiant light gradually waned until it dissipated entirely. Upon re-entry into the confines of the hospital room, he discerned an angelic presence standing alongside the doctor, seemingly guiding their actions with an ineffable force, enhancing their precision and focus. Enveloped within the angel's radiant aura, he comprehended the profound significance of this divine moment, regardless of the eventual outcome of the operation. Urgently impressed upon by the angel was the necessity to swiftly reclaim his corporeal form to seize this fleeting opportunity. Locking eyes with the angel, he fervently implored for aid, acknowledging the immeasurable value encapsulated within this chance. The celestial being inclined its head in agreement, extending a tender caress to his brow. In that fleeting connection, a surge of warmth, an invigorating energy, pulsed through his entire essence, initiating the gradual merging of his awareness with his physical shell. With resolute purpose, he concentrated on the seamless fusion of consciousness and form, discerning the soothing rhythm of his own heartbeat. He sensed the resurgence into the palpable realm, a return to the familiarity of his bodily existence. A profound veil of darkness enveloped him, a sensation akin to time halting its relentless march. When he cautiously reopened his eyes, he found himself situated within an unfamiliar chamber, his corporeal frame bearing the residual ache reminiscent of an exhaustive workout. Over the ensuing weeks, he attributed this encounter to drug-induced fantasies, grappling to grasp its authenticity. During a visit with his maternal figure, he probed about an aunt whose tales had never graced his ears. Following a pensive pause, his mother revealed the existence of this estranged aunt who had departed from the earthly plane before his entrance. Taken aback, he recounted his ethereal rendezvous, vividly depicting her countenance. His mother, opting to place her trust in his narrative, acknowledged the eerie similarity between his portrayal and the features of his deceased aunt. This conversation fortified his steadfast conviction in the truth of his encounter. His mother's comprehension and support reinforced his determination to explore his inner verity. Henceforth, he clung unwaveringly to his conviction that his encounter was indeed authentic, a remarkable odyssey. Nevertheless, he grappled with desolation for a substantial duration, wrestling with the intense affection he had encountered and subsequently been distanced from. This inner conflict presented a formidable hurdle in adjusting to his current reality. Seeking counsel, he resolved to seek guidance from a psychiatrist. Through therapy, the therapist engaged in profound experiences, despite their cryptic nature. Though the therapist couldn't wholly fathom his sentiments, they embarked on a journey to assist in navigating these turbulent emotional depths. While his yearning to return to the celestial brilliance persisted throughout psychotherapy, he gradually comprehended that this progression demanded both time and concerted exertion. Psychotherapy eventually armed him with invaluable mechanisms for managing his intricate emotions.